slap my tits and call me handsome. We are finally on the way to the gym jams. Oh, I was like, what's that popping sound? It's the 4th of July and it's New Hampshire. Fireworks are legal. And in the spirit of the holiday, even though this video is not coming out on the 4th of July, it's probably coming out later than that, we are doing the most American thing, our own version of fireworks, which is deadlifting really loud, really heavy. What do we have on the docket today for deadlifts? We are going for a quintuple or pentuple, if you prefer Latin origins of words. I'm personally a mathematician. I have a degree in math, so I like pentuple. But quintuple is what is the root of that word? I don't know if they're both valid. I've never heard anyone use pentuple before, but quintuple always. What up, girls? Anyways, we're going for a PR for a set of 5, and then we're gonna do it again. And what you ask is my current PR for 5? I don't know. So this might be an 89. My PR right now might be 505, if we're being honest. I think it's a PR. We're doing it twice. So we got a 2x5, and then we're dropping the weight. I didn't check what weight we're dropping down to because it's lighter. We're doing a 5x2. So we've got 20 total reps of deadlifts today, interspersed sporadically in multiple different set styles and whatnot. But we had our pre-training meal, which was supposed to be about 215 grams of Captain Crunch berries with 16 ounces of Fairlife fat-free milk. But I ran out of Captain Crunch berries. So we've got to find some sort of carbs, and it's about 8 p.m. So perhaps everywhere that sells carbs is going to be closed, and we're going to have to go to like a gas station or something and pick up something like, we're going to have to be a stereotypical powerlifter today, aren't we, boys? It might be time for some gummies. And then also, we're out of our carb powder, and we ran out of our backup carb powder, which is just Gatorade powder. So we might have to pick something up there too. Good luck, boys. And by good luck, boys, I mean good luck to me. I'll see you guys at the gym. Butter my nipples and call me a biscuit, boys. We had a deadlift day. Pretty good day today. We started off, we did our pre-fatigue work, which was leg press with a deep stretch in the knees, 2 plates per side, with some standing lat prayers. Did not video that because I didn't feel like it. I was listening to my audiobook and I didn't want to interrupt myself to, listen to things. So we moved on to the pre-training movement, which was thoracic spine extended, chest supported dumbbell rows with the 60-pound dumbbells. I couldn't find the 55, so we just went up. It's one of those where it's like, I can do it heavier, but we're trying to just basically warm up the body to prepare ourselves for deadlifting. It's a deadlift day, boys. And I videoed my deadlift warm-ups because I was trying something a little different today. So I took 1 plate and did 5 reps with 1 plate, and then I took 3 plates, did 5 reps with 3 plates, and then that was all I did to warm up. I did 10 total reps of deadlifts to warm up because, all the pre-fatigue work or like warm-up work that I did had me in a pretty good situation. So, first set of deadlifts, boys. I was a little hesitant because I'd never done, I used to do a similar warm-up structure before, but I haven't done it in a long while, and I've never been this aggressive with it, doing 200-pound jumps. Weird. My phone just locked itself. doing, I think it was like 220 pound jumps, because we're using the 25 kilo red plates, boys. And so set 1, I was like, this is going to smack me in the face, because my 2 warm-ups, I didn't use a belt. My first warm-up, I didn't use chalk or a belt. Second warm-up, I used chalk, no belt. And then I set up for the 589 2x5, and I threw on the belt. I threw in the mouth guard piece thing, and then I also chalked up. So we were pretty much loaded up and ready to do everything. I was like, this is going to smack me in the face. First rep, felt good. Second rep, felt good. Third rep, pooped a little. And I was a little distracted from that, but felt good regardless. Fourth rep, my butthole was burning a little bit, but it still felt good. And fifth rep, we locked it out, felt good, held it for a little bit. Butthole was on fire. And then we put it down, grabbed our phone, and dipped into the bathroom. And then the poop that preceded this deadlift, it was a never-ending poop. It was like, it's like, I was like, I could push. It was like I had to push a little to get it started, but like once there was a little going, it was like it's going forever. And I swear it wasn't a thick poop. It was one of those thin poops. And I swear it just piled up out until it was out of the water. And I was like, damn, that could have been real bad if it had come out while I was deadlifting. So I was supposed to do 4 minutes rest. It did not. It was not 4 minutes. It was probably closer to 7 minutes of rest, because I finished the evacuation. I cleaned myself up, made sure there was no brown crayon or green crayon in my because I drink so many colored drinks that. Okay, that's too much detail. But so second set, 589. Last set was a PR. Let's do the PR again. This one was good. First rep, good. Second rep, good. Third rep, good. Didn't poop myself this time. Fourth rep, so one of my cues is once the bar gets to about the knees, you throw the head back, almost like someone's jerking your ponytail. And my head just stayed the same the entire rep, and I was like, that's not good. But at least there wasn't any sort of ramping going on there. It felt like really rigid. It was weird, and I was like, that's not good. So I slowed myself down in my head, and the fifth rep was clean. It was spicy. It was good. And then we moved on to the accessory movements of the day, which were prone adductions supersetted with heel elevated goblet squats, and then we finished off with some calves. But all in all, pretty gosh darn good deadlift day. We hit a PR, and then we did it again. Oh, I completely forgot to talk about the most annoying part. We had a 5x2 at 505. So it's like, I would rather do a 2x5 than a 5x2, because my hands, like, one of the homies in the comments gave a pretty good, pretty detailed description as to how to care for your hands when you're using a lot of chalk and you need really good grip, because they are a rock climber. And I was like, wow, two worlds coming together. That actually makes a lot of sense. We should probably listen a little more to the rock climbers when it comes to setting our grip and getting our hands acclimated and building up grip strength, because rock climbers are probably not strong men. Rock climbers are the king of finger strength. So if your girls start saying that their coworker is into rock climbing, you better watch out, because they're gonna get pinned to the ceiling with just 2 fingers, boys. And you're gonna be out of a job, and that job is a blow job that you won't be getting anymore, because it's going to the rock climber. But they gave this a pretty good description. It was like rhino skin, and then pumice stone to file down the calluses and cut away the flyaways to make sure that you don't rip your hands. And that's good. What I'm lacking at this point is the moisturization part, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna have to try and do this. And then I slept and I forgot all the steps that he gave, and I didn't follow it. like every good boy and girl on the internet does. But I do have some moisturizer in my car, and it's kind of weird that I also have a bed in my car and I've got moisturizer in my driver's seat, so it's like a little sus. But let's not talk about that. 5x2, really good. I'd rather do a 2x5, but coach loves to make me suffer, and it's a little bit of a different stimulus doing doubles rather than quintuples. And we're going to be a better lifter for it. We're going to be much better. We're going to be stronger. We're going to be the very best like no one ever was. But my hands hurt a little bit. That's about it. That's all I remember from the 5x2. It was very forgettable for me personally. Or I would rather forget about it, because I hate that. It's like the 5x2 at 505 was harder than the 2x5 at 589. That's how things kind of break down, because you also have that fatigue carrying over from the 589s for 10 reps there too. So it's like, it's almost like you're doing 10 more reps after you've done 20 singles, basically, kind of deal going on there. That amount of fatigue probably at 505. Probably not, I don't know. But I'm allowed to have a deflux meal after my final lifts of the week, which is deadlift day. So, boys, we got ourselves some Domino's. We've got chicken Alfredo in a bread bowl, and we've got cheesy breadsticks, stuffed cheesy breadsticks. And I'm going to go eat that. And we're probably going to nut because it's going to taste so good. So if you have any food allergies, now's the time to click away, because I got some nut warning coming. I completely butchered that joke. You know what I mean. I'll see you inside. And you best believe we're watching some One Piece while consuming our breadsticks, chicken Alfredo in a bread bowl, and a Diet Coke. Yeah, buddy. Mystique says that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next.